Welcome students. Today you will study remaining chemical properties of haloalkanes. That is reduction reactions of alkyl halides or haloalkanes, reaction with metals and rearrangement reactions or isomerization reaction of haloalkanes. So one by one take some examples of reduction reactions. Alkyl halide or haloalkane, that is alkyl halide can be reduced to corresponding alkane by the use of suitable reducing agent. With the help of suitable reducing agent, an alkyl halide can be reduced to corresponding hydrocarbon, that is alkane. And what are the reducing agent in this case? Number one, hydrogen in presence of metallic catalyst, metal catalyst like nickel or palladium or platinum. The first reducing agent used for the reduction of alkyl halide to corresponding alkane is hydrogen in presence of nickel or hydrogen in presence of palladium or hydrogen in presence of platinum. In this reaction, metal catalyst increases the rate of reaction, means increases the conversion of alkyl halide to alkane, and as a reducing agent, hydrogen acts as the reducing agent. Second reducing agent is zinc copper couple. In presence of 95% ethyl alcohol. Second reducing agent used to reduce alkyl halide into corresponding alkane is zinc copper couple in presence of 95% ethyl alcohol. Third, zinc and HCl, hydrochloric acid. Fourth reducing agent, tin plus hydrochloric acid. Fifth reducing agent, lithium aluminum hydride. And sixth reducing agent is HI, hydroiodic acid, in presence of red phosphorus. These are the important reducing agents used for the reduction of alkyl halide to corresponding alkane. In case of zinc copper couple, zinc hydrochloric acid and tin hydrochloric acid and lithium aluminum hydride, means second to fifth reducing agent. Nascent hydrogen is liberated, which reduces alkyl halide into alkane. This reducing agent produces nascent hydrogen, and hydroiodic acid HI is already strong reducing agent which reduces alkyl halide into corresponding alkane. For example, in the first case, this is alkyl halide which reduces to corresponding alkane by the use of hydrogen and metal catalyst at 525 Kelvin. If we take examples of alkyl halide, means R equal to, where R equal to CH3, C2H5, any of the primary, secondary and tertiary alkyl groups, where R equal to CH3, C2H5, CH3, methyl group. If we take R equal to methyl, then ethyl halide is obtained. Ethyl halide is alkyl halide, and ethane is obtained as a reducing product, means reduction product. If we take ethyl halide, propane is obtained as reduction product. Similarly, with the help of other alkyl groups, reduction takes place in the same way. In this case, where zinc, copper couple and ethyl alcohol is used as a reducing agent, nascent hydrogen reduces alkyl halide into corresponding alkane. If we take R equal to CH3, we get ethane. R equal to C2H5, we get propane, and so on. In this case, when the reaction is carried out with hydroiodic acid, HI, in presence of red phosphorus at 430 Kelvin, we get corresponding hydrocarbon, that is corresponding alkane. If R equal to CH3, then we get ethane, high reduction product. When R equal to C2H5, then propane, and so on. These are the reactions of alkyl halide. Reduction reactions of alkyl halide. Next reaction is reaction with metals, means reaction of alkyl halide with active metals. When an alkyl halide reacts with active metals like sodium, magnesium, and iron, lead, different types of organic compounds are formed. In this case, this is the example of general reaction of Wurtz reaction. With the help of Wurtz reaction, alkyl halide can be converted into corresponding alkane, and in this reaction, only alkanes containing even number of carburetor is prepared. This is the general method used for the preparation of alkane from alkyl halide by the use of Wurtz reaction. Which reaction? Wurtz reaction. Wurtz reaction. This is Wurtz reaction. In this reaction, alkyl halide is treated with sodium in presence of dry ether, means diethyl ether, and alkanes having even number of carbon atoms are formed as main product. If we take two different alkyl halides, a mixture of alkane is obtained. A mixture of alkane is obtained. That's why this reaction is not suitable for the preparation of those hydrocarbons which contain odd number of carbon atoms. Wurtz reaction is applicable only for the preparation of alkanes or alkyl halide having even number of carbon atoms. For example, if we take R equal to CH3, CH3X ethyl halide plus 2Na plus methyl halide. Two molecules are identical alkyl halide is taken. In dry ether, which ether is used? Diethyl ether, C2H5O, C2H5, C2H5O, C2H5. This is the most common and most important ether used as a solvent, and this provides the reaction medium for the reaction. We get CH3 plus 2NaX ethane. If we take C2H5 Br plus 2Na plus Br C2H5, then we get in the same condition dry ether, we get CH3, CH2, CH2, CH3 and butane plus 2NaBr. This is the reaction of alkyl halide with sodium in presence of dry ether, and this reaction is used for the preparation of alkanes containing even number of carbon atom. If you take two different alkyl halides like this, CH3, CH2, Cl plus 2Na plus Cl, CH3 in dry ether, we get alkane having odd number of carbon atom. In this case, mixture of alkane is obtained, because if other molecules of ethyl chloride and methyl chloride is present in the reaction mixture, then they react with each other and with one another. That's why mixture of alkane is obtained which cannot be separated easily. That's why Wood's reaction is not suitable for the preparation of alkane containing odd number of carbon atom. It is suitable only for the preparation of alkane having even number of carbon atom. This is first reaction of alkyl halide with metal, sodium metal, and this reaction is known as Wood's reaction. Next, reaction of alkyl halide with metals, which is very important reaction and known as Grignard reaction. Which reaction? Grignard reaction. Where an alkyl halide reacts with magnesium in dry ether. When alkyl halide reacts with magnesium metal in dry ether, alkyl magnesium halide is obtained, which is an example of Grignard agent. This is called alkyl magnesium halide and also known as Grignard reagent. If R equal to, where R equal to CH3, C2H5, etc., and X equal to Cl, Br or I, not here. If we take R equal to CH3, we get methyl magnesium halide, and if X is equal to Cl, then methyl magnesium chloride. When R equal to C2H5, ethyl magnesium halide or ethyl magnesium chloride, ethyl magnesium bromide, ethyl magnesium iodide. These are the examples of Grignard agent. Grignard reagent is very useful reagent and used to prepare hydrocarbons, alcohols, aldehydes, ketones, carboxylic acids, and so many organic compounds. This will be studied later. Next reaction of alkyl ionic metal is reaction with lead, sodium lead alloy. When an alkyl halide like ethyl bromide, 4 molecules of ethyl bromide C2H5Br reacts with sodium lead alloy. This is sodium lead alloy. In dry ether, an important compound C2H5 4Pb is obtained with CPb plus 4 NaBr. This compound is known as tetraethyl lead. TEL. This is TEL, tetraethyl lead, and it is used as anti-knocking agent in petrol, means gasoline. It is used as anti-knocking agent in gasoline. This is very, very important organometallic compound. If you take another metal like zinc, lithium, we get another organometallic compounds like Rx plus Li. Li gives in dry ether gives RLi, alkyl lithium plus Lix. This is called alkyl lithium, which is another organometallic compound. If we take zinc, 2 molecules of Rex plus Zn, because zinc is divalent metal, in dry ether we get R Zn R plus Zn X2. Dialkyl zinc, alkyl lithium, tetraethyl lead, and Grignard agent, all are organometallic compounds. Grignard agent is an example of organometallic compound. Tetraethyl lead is organometallic compound. Alkyl lithium, alkyl zinc, dialkyl zinc, these are organometallic compounds. Why are they called organometallic compound? Because in this compound at least one carbon metal bond is present. Means compound containing at least one carbon metal bond are called organometallic compounds. And organometallic compounds are generally represented by this general formula. This bond is called carbon metal bond. Carbon metal bond. Due to presence of carbon metal bond, Grignard agent, tetraethyl lead, alkyl lithium, dialkyl zinc, all are commonly known as organometallic compounds. In these compounds, this bond is a polar covalent bond. This bond is highly polar covalent bond. Polar covalent bond, which is a highly polar covalent bond. During the reaction, this bond cleaved in this way, means organic group forms nucleophile and metal forms electrophilic portion. Hence, in the nucleophilic reaction, Grignard reagent attack as a nucleophile. Reactions of Grignard reagent and other organometallic compounds will be studied in next lessons. Now, the last reaction of alkyl halide is rearrangement reaction or isomerization reaction. When an alkyl halide is heated at a high temperature, about 573 Kelvin, it undergo isomerization. In other words, it undergo rearrangement reaction, and an isomeric product of same alkyl halide is obtained. For example, when 1-bromobutane is heated at 573 Kelvin, we get 2-bromobutane. 1-bromobutane and 2-bromobutane are isomers of each other. That is, they are position isomers of each other. And in this rearrangement of bromide ion takes place, means bromide ion change its place within the molecule. That's why this is called rearrangement reaction. If we take anhydrous aluminum halide, then low temperature will be required. Either isomerization or rearrangement of alkyl halide occurs at higher temperature or at low temperature in the presence of anhydrous aluminum chloride. Anhydrous aluminum chloride at low temperature act as a isomerizing agent or agent used in rearrangement reactions. This is isomerizing agent. This is all about the chemical property of alkyl halides. Means alkyl halide gives 5 different types of reactions. First one, nucleophilic substitution reactions. Second, elimination reactions. Third, reduction reactions. Fourth, reaction with metals. And last, rearrangement reaction. Last topic of this lesson is polyhalogen compounds. Now, what are polyhalogen compounds? Poly means more than one, means organic compounds in which more than one halogen atoms are present are called polyhalogen compounds. Polyhalogen compounds are organic compounds containing more than one hydrogen atom. More than one halogen atom. For example, CH2Cl2 is an example of polyhalogen compound. Dichloromethane, it is an example of polyhalogen compound. CHCl3, it is also a polyhalogen compound. CHI3, iodophar, polyhalogen compound. CCl4, this is polyhalogen compound. DDT, BHC, freons, all are polyhalogen compounds. So one by one, we study about freon, DDT, BHC, chloroform and iodophar. Freons, what are freons? Freon is a polyhalogen compound in which all the hydrogen atom of methane and ethane gets substituted by chlorine and fluorine. Means What are freons? Freons are polyhalogen compounds of methane or ethane. Methane or ethane. Methane is CH4 and ethane is C2H6. If all the hydrogen of methane and ethane is substituted by halogens, in this case, if we substitute all the hydrogen by chlorine and fluorine, CCl2F2, CCl2F2, it is called difluoromethane and commonly known as chlorofluorocarbon, CFC, chlorofluorocarbon, and named as Freon 12. Freon 12. This is called Freon 12, where 1 stands for chlorine atom and it is always written as 1. Even chlorine present 1, 2 or more than 2 atom, but for chlorine atom only 1 is written. And fluorine, if fluorine is 2, it is written as 2. If fluorine is 1, it is written as 1. If fluorine is 3, it is written as 3. Means if CClF3 is written as Freon 13. Okay? Freon 13. If all the hydrogen of ethane is replaced by chlorine and fluorine, C2Cl2F4, it is named as Freon 14. 4 for chlorine and 4 for chlorine and 1 for chlorine. Freon 14. So this is the general idea of freon. What are freons? Freons are polyhalogen compounds of only methane and ethane. Only methane and ethane. Means chlorofluorocarbons of methane and ethane are called freons. Freons are used as refrigerant in refrigerator and always used as propellant in aerosols and foams. The most common freon is Freon 12. The most common freon is Freon 12, which is prepared by Schwarz reaction. Freon 12 is prepared by Schwarz reaction. Which reaction? Schwarz reaction. Schwarz reaction. When carbon tetrachloride reacts with antimony trichloride in presence of antimony pentachloride gives Freon 12 and antimony trichloride. This is method of preparation of Freon 12. Means Freon 12 is prepared by Schwarz reaction in this way. Next polyhalogen compound is DDT. DDT, its full form is DDT. D for dichloro, then T for diphenyl, डाइक्लोरो डाइफेनिल टी ट्राई क्लोरोइथेन. Its full form is dichloro diphenyl trichloroethane. DDT is the first chlorinated organic compound, first chlorinated insecticide prepared by Paul Muller. DDT is prepared by which scientist? This is the name of scientist, Paul Muller. By the reaction of chlorobenzene and chloral in presence of concentrated sulfuric acid. When chloral means Cl3 CHO, CCl3CHO, this is known as chloral, reacts with chlorobenzene. This is chlorobenzene, its two molecules taken. Chlorobenzene. When heated with concentrated H2SO4, when chlorobenzene is heated with chloral in presence of concentrated sulfuric acid, DDT is obtained. DDT is obtained, and the formula of DDT is written as this is the structure of DDT. This is the DDT plus H2O. H2O is related. This reaction is used for the preparation of DDT. Its IUPAC name is written as 1, 2. One. 3 chlorine atom present at carbon number 1. 1 trichloro. 2 para dichlorophenyl. 1 trichloro. 2 para parachlorophenyl. 2 parachlorophenyl ethane. Okay, it is also written as para dichloro diphenyl trichloroethane. Para dichloro diphenyl trichloroethane. Para means PP. Para dichloro dichloro diphenyl trichloroethane. Para dichloro diphenyl trichloro. Para means chlorine present at para position of this bond. It is parachloro, so it is written as para dichloro. Para dichloro. diphenyl, this is phenyl group, diphenyl, and trichloro, 3 chlorine, and 2 carbon in main carbon chain, ethane. Para dichloro, diphenyl, trichloroethane are in IUPAC system. This is also IUPAC name of DDT, and its full form is dichloro diphenyl trichloroethane, and in short written as DDT. DDT is a non-biodegradable insecticide, and it is highly stable, chemically stable compound, and act as water pollutants. It acts as water pollutants, means water pollutants, non-biodegradable, chemically stable insecticide. That's why many countries banned its use. Okay, this is all about DDT. Next is BHC. Full form of BHC is benzene hexachloride. Benzene hexachloride is the full form of BHC. BHC is also known as gamexine or lindane. Common name of BHC is gamexine or lindane, and is also referred as 666. So BHC, chemically it is known as benzene hexachloride. Its structure is written as Cl, 6 Cl, 6 carbon and 6 hydrogen. That is C6H6 Cl6. What is IUPAC name of this compound? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the positions substituted by chlorine atom. That's why 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hexachloro. Hexachlorocyclohexane is the IUPAC name of BHC. Its chemical name or common name is benzene hexachloride or gamexine or lindane or 666. BHC is used as insecticide as well as pesticide. Insecticide as well as pesticide. And DDT is used only as insecticide. And DDT is the first chlorinated insecticide in organic chemistry or in agriculture. BHC is used as insecticide as well as pesticide. Okay, this is all about in this video. Chloroform and iodoform is discussed in detail. Their method of preparation, properties and uses will be discussed in the next video in detail. That's all.